Warning, warning, warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.
I'm on. There I go.
There you go.
88 Shade 45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King is in the building. Jazzy Bell TV in the building. Straight Stuntin' Magazine's in the building.
Yeah.
Straight Stuntin' Chronicles is in the building.
Yeah.
Looking real good.
I mean, you know.
Jeesh.
Yeah. I just let Jazzy see a little clip.
Whew.
She's kind of hype of episode 2.
Absolutely. I'll be on there making my actor's debut. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
As Officer Reed. Yeah, he got me playing a pig. You hear that? That's a word that came. He got me playing a pig.
Yeah, it is a pig. You know what I'm saying?
But it's okay. Hey, I'm the good cop though.
A female good-looking pig.
All right, as long as it's a good-looking pig, which is a rare combination, I might
You know
add.
what I'm saying? Like, so.
But nonetheless, Straight Stun Chronicles is on the way.
And shout out to DJ OP that fuck with D Block, man. When y'all see his character, man.
Amazing.
Yo,
that's
this
my
fucking
partner.
Dude is so foul and disrespectful and robbing drug dealers and fucking sniffing and all kind. Like he's just
typical hood shit.
Typical foul fucking cop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the real pig.
He's the real pig.
Yeah.
So, shouts to DJ OP, man. But we got a special guest in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like this part.
Not new to the room. Not new to the motherfucking room.
Not at all.
But special guest, first time in 2016.
Absolute.
You understand? He got a lot of heat on the street right now. He has a mixtape that shouldn't be a mixtape. It should be an album.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Them collaborations in there is just amazing.
Thank you.
All the way
mind.
from Leaders to the New School. To Mary, to motherfucking, to Ross, to it's just the Doom, PF Doom,
Doom, yep, MF
fucking
Doom.
MF Doom, like fucking, he has so many people on that fucking project that it's kind of disrespectful to the mixtape market to call it a mixtape and not an album.
Thank you, God.
But we got Busta Rhymes is in the motherfucking building, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Feels good to be home, bruh.
And we ain't gonna talk about that show that you put your knee in niggas' necks because they're not going to top that lineup no time soon. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Shout out to Jeremih and Reed who never called me for my credentials.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to shout you out.
Oh, shit.
But he's such a good dude, and I got so much love for him, I can't even be mad at him. I'm going to take it as you was just so busy that's why me and Jazzy
I was going to say, I could be mad at his ass because I was like, hey, what we doing, son?
I was like, Shaheed,
you know what?
I want to go to the Busta Rhymes and
don't
Friends.
Do it, Bus. Bus is about to cover for him.
No, I'm actually getting ready to say I take responsibility because I spoke to you. I spoke to Slay myself though.
Okay.
And I told the God that he was good, and he was good. The problem was we was just, this was such a big deal. This is the first time for me to ever do something of this magnitude, and you only get the opportunity to do the first time once. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as hell. I was scared to death. I ain't want nothing to go wrong. It was so many moving parts. You got to make sure everybody's happy, and you got A-list caliber greatness coming out to support your 25 years. You ain't trying to disappoint nobody. And I ended up still disappointing the great mind, and I apologize first and foremost because this man has been, y'all already know how instrumental Slay been in the whole shit that I'm doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? From Flip Mode to Conglomerate to just Busta Rhymes solo shit. Like, it don't matter how the climate might shift for me. He always be making sure he busts his gun for me when I need it. From music shit to off-the-record personal conversation where a nigga just needs somebody to vent to. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to make it up to you, big bro.
Nah, Bus, I'm going to be totally honest with you. You know how I am. I was like, Bust, I don't like being around a bunch of motherfuckers.
No question. When he said that shit, that was the first shit he said.
And he's the one like, Slay, I need you.
I needed him.
I ain't gonna lie. Shaheed Reed, I'm gonna be totally honest. I was glad when you did it because I had an excuse.
That's real shit.
Jazzy Bell was the one who was like, come on, Slay, we need to be there. And I said, yo, Shaheed may hit
come
me.
Come on, it's the culture, it's a moment.
And yo, Buck, I said, he ain't hit me and I'm not calling him either. Wow. So, I'm full of shit right now, Shaheed. I just had to use you as a scapegoat.
I'm glad he's keeping it real.
I'm gonna just say this, man. You know, I ain't gonna put all the blame on Bus. It was a lot of moving parts for that show, but I will promise you this: we got some more monumental moments coming this year.
Oh, you better believe that.
Very soon.
Nah, serious.
Kayslay and Jazzy will be first on that list.
Believe that.
Okay.
Nah, they might fuck around and get camels at they crib to keep the camelback ride. Get treated like sheikhs from the Middle East and
That's what it is.
Like they getting ready to splurge some of their own money over here.
Yeah, now I'm coming to the next one.
Buddy.
Nah, it's been amazing that one night, man. It spawned so many other phenomenal opportunities now. Like so many of the major key support systems, like you know the Live Nations and the AEGs and just the dialogue that's happening now to just package it and take it on the road and start putting some other major arena venues on hold so that we can secure the incredible win to even be that much more greater than it was December 5th because of what we pulled off December 5th. Now everybody see it and they believe in what we was able to do on our own. So now everybody want to get involved, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, that was really the whole point of it. It wasn't us to have a one-concert celebration to acknowledge the 25 years. It was something to try to have resonate throughout the entire year of the 25-year celebration, which is 2016. When we did it then in December 5th, 2015, it was to introduce the launch of a campaign that we're going to be running with for the whole 2016.
That's exciting.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think you topping that lineup. Even you gonna bring, because you had a damn near 3 generations of hip hop on that motherfucking stage. This is what you gotta understand.
Nah, you're right.
Like that was some, and where you had it at was up north, where it was the perfect place.
No question.
Everybody could get to it. Even it was certain motherfuckers that you really didn't want to have to go. Damn, I gotta fly.
Right.
This person. You understand what I'm saying? Like
right.
It was just at the right place, and man, and yo, that shit was big, my nigga.
It was beautiful.
It was like I had to. I'm one of them type of niggas that I be in tune with shit through the internet.
No question.
You understand
no
what I'm saying?
question.
So I would see a little piece of it here, piece of it here, piece of it there. That shit was just like, damn, man, this nigga had the whole world at that bitch. but the whole shit I like the most out of everything, and I've told you myself, out of everything, is you having leaders of the new school. You understand? Like a lot of people, when they reach a certain plateau in their life, they don't go back to their actual roots.
No doubt.
Because they feel like it might take a little heat off of them.
Right.
Or it's a gamble for me to do this because a lot of these audience they can't identify with it, or they don't remember. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas that's 20 years old and 18 and 19 is like, what the fuck?
No question.
Because they don't hit the Google, they don't know that. So for you to even do that, that was just like major.
For me too though, like the beautiful shit about rocking with my original crew is my 25 years is their 25 years. Huh?
Exactly.
I'm celebrating a record career launch and birth that started with them. You know what I mean? Leader's album first came out in 91. So if I'm celebrating 25 years and Busta Rhymes was being given birth to through the leaders of the new school foundation, I can't deny that. That's a part of that was the beginning of where the whole legacy started from.
Yeah.
So for me, it was important that everybody saw that. Like, I wanted to take them to I wanted to show that I'd be a show. I wanted it to be an experience. Second thing is I wanted it to be a good schooling. Like I wanted the young dudes to know we respect and love everything y'all doing. We gonna put our arm around y'all and we want y'all to know we here for y'all. We ultimately are the ones that got the information you ain't gonna get from nowhere else. Mm-hmm. And the beautiful thing about this shit is we still getting on these stages and we doing things that y'all still got a lot of years to learn how to do. Like, it's one thing when you got a hot album out and a bunch of hot records out and, everybody can come and step to you about doing a tour. And even then, you got to really still have a certain level of success with your current shit as far as your catalog of music or just whatever that shit is that you got to do to generate the interest to sell out an arena-sized venue. So when I'm able to pull some shit off like that with no new record in the marketplace and no new album in the marketplace, and it's just purely on the strength of people just understanding and respecting the love that I worked so hard to build and garnish as a reciprocal love or a reciprocal and a mutual respect. You know, them people that came out for me that night, we just commanded a real great thing. Like, it was interesting after the show, the head of the security come in the dressing room, and he came in there with the COO of the Prudential and just a lot of the key boss people in there.
Right.
And he was like, yo, man, you know, the beautiful thing about this whole event tonight is that we didn't have one, and you know, I don't want it to come off the wrong way. This is how you're talking to me. I don't want it to come off the wrong way, and I don't want to sound like it's to be expected, but unfortunately, there is a perception.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had to actually beef up security and so on and so forth. And, you know, I was a promoter in the event, so I was very clear on the beefing up of the security because it was a non-negotiable stipulation when it came to the expenses.
Okay.
So we had to all chip in as partners on this expense for the extra security for the night. And then the dude is like, you know, the most beautiful thing is that the respect level that was commanded in the room and the love that was in the room, it wasn't one incident that transpired. And for me, that was like the most rewarding thing because I'm like, you know, I'm listening to him and he's like, yo, you know, when we be having our hockey events, man, and, you know, it's 80% of a different type of crowd and ain't really that much black folk in there. You know, it'd be like 30, 40 arrests that night.
There you go.
It'd be the nosebleeds, it'd be the fights, it'd be the riot shit and 30, 40 arrests. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get to hear about none of that shit on the paper. You don't get to hear about that shit in the news. You don't get to hear about that shit nowhere. That's just the regular. It's so regular for them that they don't even report it. They just expected it. This is what comes with the hockey game shit. Yeah. But let there had been one shot that blew that night at our concert.
Busta Rhymes, front page.
You know what I'm saying?
They'd have made a new word. They'd have put niggerism.
It would have been the staff fighting at the concession stand, but it would have been Busta Rhymes started a fight. Some like, weird shit.
It would have been spun some old other bullshit way. But, you know, again, I want to thank every single individual that came out for me that night.
Yeah.
Everybody. Little Kim, Mary J, Diddy, French Montana, Ross, Lil Wayne, Flip Mode in the entirety, Leaders of the New School in their entirety, Sean Paul, Junior Reed, M.O.P., Rick Ross, Tribe Called Quest, Jeremiah, Fetty Wap, Redman, Method Man, Raekwon the Chef, Jada. How the fuck I can't forget Jada?
You had a very long list there, honey.
Yeah, the list
if you miss a few.
Oh, Mariah Carey.
That was huge.
I said Mary J.
You did say Mary J.
Naughty by Nature. Can't forget Naughty. Yeah, I'm glad that y'all helping me.
Hold up. Motherfucking Rampage,
nigga.
Nigga,
I said the whole Flip Mode. Rampage came out.
You gotta say that nigga name. Word up.
Rod Digger too.
Yeah.
Rod Digger, Baby Sham, Rampage, Split Star. The whole
say
Flip
Rampage mode. Fucking name, man.
Yeah, that nigga
Let me tell you something. When that motherfucking one time,
two times,
nigga, when that came on,
three
times, you took him all the way back. That nigga was on top of the fucking moon.
Word is bomb.
Like if you know this nigga the way I know him, of course that's just that. Like
no, listen, Slay called me sidebar.
Yeah,
Slay hit me. We was building. I think I called you.
Yeah,
and we was building because I called Slay to big him up for the whole the Chronicles because I stumbled on that shit by accident and was fucked up. I was like, wait, the God done hustled on he done stumbled on a whole new hustle and grabbing a whole nother bag now. I'm proud of the God. I just had to big him up for that. So we talking about that, and then he goes into, yo, Bus, real talk, just from a personal place. The moment that I was the most proud of, because we know Rampage, nigga. When that Wild for the Night came on and that nigga came out there, nigga, that nigga voice started piercing through that fucking room. So crazy. Like Ramp really, you could feel Ramp's happiness for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
That was his moment, yo.
That was Ramp. Ramp was happy in a different kind of way that night. Like everybody was happy. Don't get me wrong, but Rampage, man, it was something else going on with him.
It's been a minute. That's why, man. To be given a platform like that with that many people and that many A-list artists and shit like that, you getting your song coming on where you was like the motherfucking nigga who started the song off.
No question.
First verse and all that. Nigga, what? Shit, man. Shout out to my nigga Rampage.
Word
man.
up,
Word
man.
up. 888-845 Street Sweeper Radio. Look, we got some music to play, Bus. And it's your music.
So
so
the fuck I'm talking about. Let's
shit.
get to it. Return of the Dragon. The Abstract went on vacation. Once again, it's available to everybody for free. I put this shit out on Christmas Day because I felt like it was my way of saying thank you to everybody that came out and made that December 5th, 25-year anniversary sold out Prudential Center. Such a successful, flawless event, which has now led into about a whole bunch of other phenomenal shit that's going to pop off in 2016. So as the godfather of the Street Sweeper movement said, let's get to some of these motherfucking bangers. Start splitting open some of your guavas in the street real quick. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
You can take it to whatever joint. Let's just go through it.
DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building.
Believe that.
Busta Rhymes in the building. Hold on, Bus.
Yeah, great
Before
man.
we even have any more dialogue, I want to get as many joints on as possible.
I'm with you.
So
Let's
can
do
we
it.
jump into another joint right
Absolutely. Let's do it.
quick? What joint we gonna play? It doesn't matter.
Let's smack the streets up with this joint right now called Hello. Busta Rhymes featuring Chance the Rapper, produced by our motherfucking brother Ted Smooth. Let's get straight to it. Let's get to it. Harlem.
Street Sweeper Radio.
Yeah.
DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building.
Yeah.
Jazzy Bell TV's here.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes is in the building.
Yeah. Believe
Okay.
that. Conglomerate, bitch.
Conglomerate.
Shout to OT Genesis too. Shout J Doe. Shout Aaron Cooks, the newest family member of the Conglomerate family.
Okay.
He raps too?
Oh yeah, no, he's a different type of disrespectful.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, we building something very, very powerful, and we building something that we ain't had on this side of our city in a long time.
Nice.
That thing that felt like what Rough Rider used to feel like. That thing that felt like what Rockefeller used to feel like in you know, the Death Row and that old school bad, well, not old school bad boy, but back in the days bad boy. I don't like to say shit old when it's timeless greatness, you know. And I'm just trying to get that feeling back. I love to be a part of teams. I'm a team player. I like to be a part of winning teams.
I believe that because you're like the king of collaborations. I feel like if a motherfucker hit they think it's dry and they need somebody older to make it fire, you gotta call Busta.
Yeah, that shit be backfiring.
He will make a record go over the top.
I don't remember
Fire.
what year it was.
Thank you, Queen.
But I remember one year you was king of the remix. Do you remember what I'm talking about? With
He
every
is.
fucking record.
Absolutely.
Like, yo.
This shit
son.
started backfiring, Slay.
Why?
Because it got to the point where niggas just knew that they was gonna get their ass bust on their record, so they stopped wanting me to be on their record.
Holla at your guala. That's real shit right there. No, dead ass. They
Word.
knew you was gonna kill them on their
That's-
own shit.
But that's always been a strategy. I always went for that. Like, I swear to everything I love what you just said. When I have signed Pap, I said, listen.
Pap was that motherfucker
every
too,
record
though.
you get on,
Murder they
that
ass.
nigga's not your friend.
Not your friend.
Yo, son, real
Word is
talk.
bond.
That's the, and I see, like, Bus, you one of them niggas, like, and it's funny because you do records even for me, you be like, yo, I don't care what the nigga did.
I
Slay.
talk to Slay like
I'm
that
getting
all
on
the time.
motherfucker, and I'm going ape shit.
I'm going to destroy a nigga.
Yo,
I
I'm
talk
going-
to Slay. I say to
Yo.
I say shit to Slay on the phone call. Sometimes, with all due respect to everybody that I'm working with, because the reason why I even want to rhyme with them is because they doing an amazing job on the record, and I like to rock with motherfuckers that's gonna push me to want to just go that much harder when it's time to do my part. I wanna be inspired to be greater. So if you making me feel like I gotta go extra crazy with my pen, you doing your job.
Exactly.
But I do not want to be cool with you while we working together. We could give each other pounds when the job is finished. So to every MC that I done rocked with, I love the shit out you motherfuckers. But when we got work to do, fuck all you niggas.
and it shows on the record.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, I got a record on my album. I be itching to play that shit.
Yeah,
so
I be
bad.
dying to hear you play it.
That record there with you, Tech Nine, and Game.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Lord.
I ain't gonna front. I called Slay back because Slay a foul motherfucker too. Slay won't let you hear nobody else's verse. But that's the way he's supposed to. That's
Right,
the
that's
original rules.
Wow.
That's the original rules.
That's real.
Those are the original rules. Because when we was doing Scenario, you know, the competition is always respectful, and I think people lose sight. Like when I'm saying what I'm saying, I don't mean it as no diss. I'm saying it because I mean it from a respectful place. So I'm not saying fuck all you niggas that I'm rhyming with because I don't got no respect for them. I'm saying that because it's like, fuck you for making me have to work harder. Now that I done had to put in this extra work, I'm not giving you 5 for that, nigga. You ain't making my job easy, and you're not supposed to. So with that being said, you know, we be in the studio, we was doing the scenario record. We was all in the room together. This was pre niggas being able to send each other their shit through the internet. Right. You had to come to the studio, nigga, and we all had to rock out. Wasn't no internet, emailing, nothing. So we in the studio, and niggas is seeing you going crazy to your shit. You mumbling your verse. Niggas want to hear what you saying. Niggas that come over try to be cool. Yo, what you got, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. You gonna hear my shit when I go in a booth, nigga.
That sneaky shit.
Yo, fuck all that sneaky shit. You gonna hear when they go in a booth, because you know, they gonna want just they shit when they hear your shit.
I got goosebumps. That gotta be a great feeling. Dead ass. That gotta be a dope feeling.
Yo, I got so many stories.
That shit is cheating, though.
Yeah, it's cheating.
I always been like, I did that one time early on, and the nigga changed his shit. Then I let the next nigga hear. I said, it's only fair. Then he changed his shit. Then I said, wait the fuck a minute.
Holding up the process.
You know, I had extra verses.
No doubt.
So I said, I'm just going to use these on another tape. But I said, nah, you can't do that because nigga career on the line. Nigga don't want to get outdone. So this way it's just like, no. Nigga, if I ask you for a verse, I only fuck with lyricists. So you know you better go hard or go home.
No question. No question.
What I'm saying? Don't play around.
No question.
When nigga smoke your ass, don't call me. Don't say anything like, nigga, what I will do is tell you who's on the record.
Absolutely.
Once I tell you who's on the record, nigga, you should be able to sum up what you have to do.
Absolutely. And no niggas ain't playing, because I ain't going for front. Slay ain't let me hear nobody's shit, but what Slay will say, this nigga right here, bus. Yeah. He melting niggas' faces off on this shit right now. You better get busy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most you gonna get
out the
bro.
The Tech 9 nigga, man, he was like a nigga had a gun to his head and said, nigga, you better, like the name of my album, you better rhyme or die.
Oh, that's crazy, Kay. I'm not sure, but was that the first time them two been on a record together?
Nah, me and Tech been on a bunch of shits. But we ain't never really did no gutter shit. Like, we did a lot of shit where it was like, you know, it was about the speed rap, or it was for a single for somebody. So we gotta kind of be working within these boundaries where you gotta make it appeal in a certain way for the type of joint that it is. But you know what Slay is? It's the savages in the motherfucking cage. You know what I mean? It ain't no rules. You gonna fight to the death, and you know it's that rhyme or die is real with the bro. That's real with the God, for real. Like it don't change. Yeah,
real dirty, yo.
Yeah, I'm dying for you to get to that though. When can we expect that to come, great man?
I know what it is. Me being a dumbass, like I always be, I fall in love with beats that I know got a nasty sample, and I just be trying to.
Oh wow! So the clearance shit. Wow, wow.
And the crazy shit is the meanest part about I could get somebody else to do it, but that jealousy.
Oh nah, that shit is so crazy.
That's the shit. The name of the song is Jealousy.
So wait a minute, they giving you problem with the jealousy sample?
No, I've been waiting. It's probably some old nigga sitting on a porch sipping Kool-Aid and shit. That's not stressing.
No, but that's stressful to me because you know.
Not stressing my little punk change. I'm trying to pay for the sample. That's probably what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I sent in a request and
we got to get that clear. You know what I did to my verse with the jealousy talk? On top of the rhyme.
Nigga, that's awesome off the mic shit. We ain't telling all that.
We ain't telling that.
A couple of situations with me too, my nigga, that.
Wow.
Nigga, boy. I remember one situation, man, I went and act like I played shit over and told the label, look, we played it over, here's the paperwork for the studio, this and that, and put it like, I'm like, I wasn't, yo, son, they were. Certain motherfuckers want to act like, oh, now they religious, they ain't clearing hip hop shit. Really? You ain't? Okay. What? Label. I was like, I wasn't changing this. The artist on there, I wasn't changing this, my nigga. Right. I faked out with Sony Studio, like we fucking played it over.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And up to now, it's been what? 13 years, my nigga. That shit flew.
That's incredible, old great man.
Yeah, and I'm off the label, so if y'all get angry at them, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I ain't gonna say what record it was, but motherfucking played that. They religious now. They ain't clearing no cursing or nothing. I'm like,
fuck
nigga.
that.
Okay, you wanna play around with me? I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson. Old school shit on the ass. Yo, we got a new Busta joint. We gonna play off that tape.
Yeah, man.
Let's jump into something else.
You know what? Let's fuck around with
Ross.
I feel like let's fuck with the Mary joint real quick.
Mary? Yeah.
Let's rock with Mary real quick. This joint is called Your Loss. Produced by Chucky Thompson and produced by DJ LES.
888 Shade Profile, Street Sweeper Radio, Kayslay, Jeremih King in the building, Jazzy Bell TV in the building. Now, Busta, what I need you to do,
great man.
Move over a little close to me. Get away from Jazzy right now.
No problem, great man.
Get away from Jazzy.
No problem,
you understand what I'm saying now?
It's hard to do that, though. I ain't gonna front.
Well, all right, nigga, you listen to me. Get away from Jazzy. All right? Jazzy Bell, what's up with your weekly wrap-up?
Oh, the weekly wrap-up?
Yes.
All right, so cool. Let's get into it because shit was kind of interesting this week. So, Kanye West versus Wiz Khalifa. Let's just get right to it. Now, Twitter fingers is at an all-time high with this feud. It's a long story, but I'm going to break it down and I'm going to try to make it quick. On Monday, Kanye released a picture of a handwritten playlist for his new album titled Swish. Just yesterday, he changed it to Wave. Wiz Khalifa took to Twitter to remind him and the world of the Wave movement started with Harlem-born rapper Max B. Now, if you don't know who Max B is, Google it. All right, now, Wiz also tweeted the initials KK, which led people and Kanye to believe it stood for Kim K. In all actuality, it means weed. Khalifa Kush. Okay, there you go. But soon after that, Kanye pulled out his Twitter fingers and started bombing. Now, out of 30 responses, I'll read a few. And it goes like this. Don't ever come out the side of your neck at me. 1. No one I know ever listened to one of your albums all the way through. I am your OG. I will be respected. And he even goes after Wiz's wife, Amber Rose, and child, saying, you let a stripper trap you. I know you mad every time you look at your child that this girl got you for 18 years. I own your child. You wouldn't have a child if it wasn't for me. Whoa. Now, that's hitting below the belt, of course, but I guess he's making the assumption that no one would know Amber if it wasn't for him. Hence, he wouldn't have married her. He had a child, but in hindsight, which is kind of weird, Kanye, we wouldn't know Kim K either if Ray J didn't bust on her face in the sex tape. That's all I'm saying. The same sex tape that you admittedly beat your dick off to. That's what he told the world, that he beat his dick off to the sex tape with Ray J. Now, honestly, I think he should have just left it about the music and Wiz and not bring his family into it. Now, hey, my question to you is Kanye asking for a good old-fashioned ass whooping by talking about this man's family? Or is this like some type of publicity for the album Wave that's being released in a couple of weeks?
I think he could have said anything except for the kid situation. But Wiz is a humble dude. He's not a violent dude, so I don't think he's expecting an ass whipping. Maybe some bars would be nice. But I'm going to chalk it up to some real good Kanye West album coming out promotion. Because this ain't normally him to go that hard.
It's not normally him to go hard at the kids. I did think that was a stretch.
That hard, period. Like, that hard. I think he could have left that out. If he left that out, then it would have been like, man, this is all that what it is. But what I'm gonna speak on outside of that is I want everybody out here, if you call yourself hip hop, it's a difference between being a great lyricist, a battle rapper, or going at somebody and being a world heavyweight champion shit talker. When niggas talk shit, let's not tie that shit into hip hop. That's talking shit. Nigga, when you pick up the microphone and you go, then I'm honoring it as hip hop. So Jazzy Bell, I will leave that on your gossip desk. Shit talking has nothing to do with hip hop.
It's the weekly rundown. What do you want to chime in, Busta?
I disagree with what Kayslay said. You know, we was raised with a certain type of integrity and morale when it came to this hip hop shit, and it was definitely a really upheld rule. You don't disrespect no man's family.
Right.
They ain't got nothing to do with the dumb shit. And, you know, as a father, please, man, I hope nobody don't ever cross that line in the sand with me. I'm being honest. That shit bothers me a lot.
Go somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. He could have did anything but that, and it would have been like, okay.
It's wrong. It's just not the way to do things. It's just not.
888 Shade 45 Street Sweeper Radio.
Okay.
Jazzy Bell, thank you for your wrap up. Is it
y'all want to run to
Because knowing you got some other shit. We're gonna hold that to next week because he just went for the jugular, the motherfucking the vein pulling out your motherfucking. What they call that shit? The root canal.
Pulling out of something.
Pulling out the root canal vein. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're going to cut this weekly wrap-up short. So this is your girl, Jazzy Bell. Check it out, the weekly rundown. Go to jazzybelltv.com to check out these stories and more.
Okay, you can slide back next to him, Bust.
Come on back, Buster.
I see you needed to definitely get me in the clear from that bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, great
Because
man.
he'll be like, yo, I fuck around, see this while I don't like doing certain niggas. I go to Slay's show, he get me wheeled into some fucking bullshit, sit next to Jazz. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not the bad guy here.
No, but let's
you know how people perceive shit.
But
Absolutely.
Bus, just to make knowledge born, she said nothing other than what came out of their mouths. And I make sure that's
Very
what
clear.
is done. Like
No
we ain't
question.
playing with none of that
No
make
question.
up. And so if you
Facts
said
only.
this, you said
It's the
this.
truth. Absolutely.
So you know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's that. So
Word.
88 Shade 45 Street Sweeper Radio.
Shout out to Amber Rose. I'm Team Amber Rose. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm
just saying.
I'm Team Amber too with that fat ass she got on her.
Oh my God.
Yo, shit.
Crazy, yo.
She said that it's her dream to be at a Guns N' Roses concert with her breast out.
Wow.
Because that's the norm for rock and roll.
And she said, and she's going to make sure that happens.
And you're going to make sure you're there?
No, she said she's going to make that. If her ass is out, I'll be there.
I'm
not really a breast person.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not a breast. No, nah.
I gotta agree with you on that, Slay.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm with the
100%.
I'm with the donkey.
Yeah, her mouth is.
I'm with the horse and the mule.
Exactly, the donkey. Kick backwards.
Believe that, son.
Kick backwards. Kick backwards at me.
I was trying to make a horse.
Do that shit again, Joe.
No, I don't know what that is.
That was a bird, yo. What the hell you listening to the bird, man? What the hell you doing?
A horse.
Cut a mic off.
When a horse kicks back.
The horses.
The donkey kicks.
No, the horses.
Get off my ass. Oh, well.
Come on.
Round of applause for that. That shit was fucking perfect. You can teach me how to sound like a horse.
Yo, we got DJ. Hold on, first of all, look. We got Harlem's DJ Spazzo in the building, the #1 club DJ out right now, NYC.
Spazzo,
What's up, my nigga?
Oh, good, man. I'm just here.
Man, you got some heat. Man, you got a couple of joints to play for us.
Yeah, I got heat.
We got Busta Rhymes here. Come on, son. Throw some shit on, man. Come on, let's do what we do, man. 88 Shade 45, Street Sweeper Radio, DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building, Jazzy Bell TV in the building. Yeah. Shouts to DJ Spazzo, getting busy over there, bro.
Yeah.
Putting some joints on, man.
Heat.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah. We got Busta Rhymes in the motherfucking building.
Believe that?
That's right. Shit, got the hot ass motherfucking mixtape. I could be getting this shit confused. It's your man went on vacation.
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, the name was
yo. Q-Tip went on vacation.
Abstract went on vacation.
That's Abstract.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, right.
I know a lot of people who might not understand why I named the tape that. In 2013, December 12th, this concept of like this series with me and him doing this collab was created at that point. And Shaheem Reed and myself and Q-Tip, we put this project together, and it was dope because it was just the whole timeline of our everything we did together, from scenario all the way to the time that we dropped the tape. But it was so much shit that we felt like people ain't get a chance to hear, people ain't never get a chance to know that even existed, shit that we had in the stash for years, shit that was just unreleased, and a lot of shit that we created. We created like 5-6 new joints just for the project. But it was so successful that this time around, when I talked to Tip about doing it, you know, he had his plate full with a few other things. So I was like, this shit'd be dope if we play off of the fact that you ain't participating with the tape this time, cause you off doing what you gotta do. But instead of calling this shit work, it's like vacation for the motherfucker anyway when he worked, because the way Q-Tip worked, you know what I'm saying? This shit is interesting because, you know, that shit is like you really in a motherfucking villa somewhere in the Caribbean. You got the beach in your backyard and you walk around in your socks and shit. You got the chefs and shit. All this fucking healthy food, and You got the health regimen is on deck, and you just making your music the way you want to make it in the most comfort, in the most peaceful, in the most accommodating environment. So that's how Big Brother Kamal Fareed, a.k.a. Q-Tip, a.k.a. The Abstract, worked. So for me, I just thought it would be funny. It was really like a joke at first, but then it ended up sounding like this is the way we should run with the name of the project, and it came together so incredibly that we turned it into something that ended up becoming a real situation that people felt was something that they was extremely appreciative for as a Christmas gift. And this shit ain't stopping as far as how we gonna keep slapping these fucking streets up with all of these bangers on this project, because you know, we released the first single, God's Plan, which is me, J Doe, and OT, the Conglomerate Family. Video was available everywhere. Y'all could go on every motherfucking website and see it.
It looks dope, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And it's about to be full throttle on the Revolt TVs and the MTVs and the Fuse channels and all of that.
Nice.
Within the next week to 2 weeks. So that's getting ready to happen. And, you know, there's so many other eventful moments on the project that we're going to get to shooting videos for a lot of shit. So, you know, just look forward to all of the greatness that's going to come about as a result of all of this phenomenal music, man. And, you know, we going to keep having fun and keep rolling the dice and keep cracking the fucking whip under y'all asses in this street with this boom bap shit the way we supposed to.
You know what I want to know, though, because you feature on a lot of records with artists from all kinds of genres of music. What collaboration was the most surprising for you that you did with an artist?
I would have to say is probably Ozzy Osbourne.
Word?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne was a unexpected one, and the Janet Jackson was unexpected because, you know,
that Janet Jackson was everything. gonna make your body. I'm sorry. That shit came on my Pandora just the other day, and I'm like, yo, that record, that video,
thank you,
that
so
tongue lick she gave you towards the end, nigga, it gave me all kinds of life.
Was that the same album?
That was there. They both was the same.
You know what's crazy? That was the first time I met you.
Word?
At Vision Quest. I was DJing at the in-store.
Wow.
Up in Yonkers. When you came up there.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had met you up there.
What year was that, Bus?
98.
Yeah.
Woo,
that was the first
the 90s
year.
was the best.
I remember that. I was
It's
DJing
almost
at
20
Vision.
years me and Kayslay been rocking, yo.
That's
2018 is 20 years me and Slay been rocking.
Okay, it'll be 20.
Shit is serious, man.
You was like, yo, DJ. I mean, Slay. I mean, yo, can you throw on my rock record? Because I got pictures for that day. Because Spliff was there too. Like, I got pictures from we was in the store in Yonkers and shit.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Visit
Yeah.
Quest. I missed that spot there, but that's why I remember that shit.
I missed that shit too. That was probably the only time I ever came to Yonkers. Because I ain't never really been to Yonkers, really. I ain't got family up there, and I ain't really had no peoples up there. I got a whole shitload of family and friends up there now, but back then I ain't really know too much about YO.
That line was down the block that day.
It was incredible, bro. That was one of the last great mom and pop stores that existed, and I think they was one of the last to die. Wow. They held onto the torch for a long time.
I got pictures from that day.
What?
Yes.
You got to forward me them. We got to splash them shits on the Throwback Thursdays on the gram.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull them shits out. I'm gonna pull them out for tomorrow. I got them pictures, my nigga.
We need that, great man.
Up. You had like on a blue jacket, like some kind of. If you know how you do anyway.
Them colorful, motherfucking custom shits. You know I ain't even gonna front.
The furs, you said them furs.
I was trying to be that nigga that you had on. Slay do the same shit. We
Absolutely.
come from the same shit.
Yeah.
Everything Slay do when he step out his crib is custom shit.
Yeah.
Niggas don't like motherfuckers looking like you when you walk up in no spot.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Fuck all
niggas
that.
be lost on what I do, but I be like, this ain't for you.
Word.
Where I come from, a tailor represents power.
Absolutely.
You understand? I'm from that era. I don't know
to
what y'all
spend
niggas
money
do.
to design your shit. And if you're going to spend expensive, you don't want to come out here looking like another fucking
same exact shit.
New edition and shit. We all out there with the same fucking outfits. We about to do
like
a dance step for you
R&B
niggas.
group.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga
Mix and match.
This nigga just hit Powerball. and now we got the same fucking outfit on. Yo, son, this nigga just stole a nigga ticket from Powerball, and now we got on the same outfit. Cause the fuck out of here, my nigga. Word up, leave me alone. 88 Shape 05 Street Sweeper Radio. What joint we gonna play in there? Can we hear that Rick Ross joint?
Oh yeah, let's get to it. This shit called Real Nigga, produced by the homie, motherfucking. This is my brother too. This is one of my favorite producers. One of the youngest, new, hottest producers, Jalil Beats. I'm a huge fan of that young brother. He don't play no fucking games, and he consistent with the slappers. Matter of fact, I ain't acknowledged that he produced the God's Plan joint with me, J. Doe, and OT Genesis, so I gotta acknowledge that. And he put his motherfucking fingers on this beat machine to slap the shit out of you niggas with on this joint with me and Ricky Rose. Real Niggas is the name of the joint. Let's get to it.
88 Shade 45 Street Sweeper Radio, DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building.
Yeah.
Jazzy Bell TV in the building. Shout to Spazzo on the ones and twos. You played some shit tonight,
what is Bonnie dead?
Play some shit, man.
I'm up here. I'm up here.
Show out. That's what I'm talking about.
Up here.
Put your nuts on these niggas' speakers out there, yo. That's right, my nigga. Show the fuck out.
It's that Harlem Kid.
That's right. You up here, yo, boss. Look, first thing first, man. I want to thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me,
taking time out your busy schedule, because I know you have a very busy schedule, man.
And I appreciate it when you roll out the carpet for me to step down that bitch like we had an award show, bro.
Yeah, it's just like situations like this when you got. I just feel like when you got heat like this that you put out, even though I know to you it's nothing, because you could go to the studio and lay another 20 joints. No doubt. That easy. People need to acknowledge and recognize and hear and understand what you just did.
Thank you, big bro.
A lot of people just didn't. They didn't. You know, they heard the shit, but you haven't pushed it.
No
like
question.
You were just like, man, nigga, here's
it's just a gift.
Yeah, nigga, take that, man.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy. Nah, man.
Thank you.
There's too many hot records for it to go out like that. Too many hot artists. You got collaborations with niggas for like a mixtape, album, compilation you don't care about that niggas will never get in their lifetime.
Thank you, great man.
People on there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you, bro. Word, man.
So again, everybody, if you didn't get that motherfucker, go to livemixtapes.com.
Believe that.
You know what I'm saying? Abstract went on vacation. I got that shit right now, motherfuckers. Word up.
Word up. The Return of the Dragon, the Abstract went on vacation. Slade definitely got it right this time.
Yeah.
Beautiful shit, though. I ain't gonna front. I want to thank everybody that just appreciates the good music and appreciate that shit that we feel is the perspective that we think music is supposed to sound and feel like. And when y'all appreciate our perspective of what we think is supposed to sound and feel like, that shit is a rewarding feeling. At the end of the day, you know, we gonna give you motherfuckers that timeless greatness forever. I don't want to do nothing else. This is shit I love to do. Only thing that I want to do is continue to grow and diversify the sexiness of my fucking portfolio. But I want to be able to do that, continuing to do this thing that I love to do. So, you know, with that being said, y'all could all stay tuned for more endless and continuous ass beatings as I continue to feed the street this fucking phenomenal full-course gourmet meal as we continue to chef up these slappers in the kitchen.
Swine-free, of course.
Swine-free, of course. Best believe that. Always a pleasure to be in your motherfucking house where the street shit get properly represented. Kayslay, Jazzy Bell.
Yes.
Always a pleasure to be amongst your incredible and impeccable beauty.
Thank you so much. You're the legend, though. It's all about you.
Thank you so much. And you know, once again, you motherfuckers, it's the conglomerate, bitch!
We got 1 minute. Go ahead. Go into that, man. Thanks for coming through, Bus. We're going to ride out with UFC.
Thank
Shade 45. Catch the repeat of the show Monday night. Tuesday morning is Monday night. Say 11:59 because it's really Monday night, but Tuesday morning is really Tuesday. So 11:59 Monday night to 4 a.m. Catch the repeat, bitch.
Yeah.
Warning, 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 warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.